All this time you've been chasing, calling, texting.
Thinking the right joke, the right compliment, the perfect timing would win her over.
You've memorized her patterns, her emojis, her favorite Netflix shows. You wait for her replies like your next breath depends on them. And when she finally gives you that little dopamine shot, ha ha, you're funny, you feel alive again. But deep down, something's off. She's not all in. Not really. You're holding the relationship together by force, and you know it. Here's the brutal truth. Effort doesn't equal attraction. Interest does. And the more you try to prove your worth to a woman, the more you teach her that you have none. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to flip the power dynamic and make her want you more by doing the one thing you've been terrified to do. Part 2. The shift. From pursuer to prize. Here's the one thing that changes everything. Pull away. Not as a tactic, not as a game, but as a revelation that her validation doesn't define your worth. Most guys live in a state of subtle desperation. They think, if I just show her how good I am, she'll finally see it. But women don't respond to logic. They respond to emotion, to feeling. And you know what they feel most intensely? Loss. The moment you stop orbiting her, stop waiting on her replies, stop checking her story 5 minutes after she posts it, that's the moment she starts noticing you. Not because you're playing hard to get, but because you've reclaimed your power. When you pull away, you're sending a subconscious message. I'm not afraid to lose you, because I was never chasing you in the first place. And that drives women crazy. They start thinking, why isn't he texting me? Did I say something wrong? Is he losing interest? Now you live in her head, rent-free. Part 3. What pulling away really looks like. This doesn't mean ghosting her. It doesn't mean being cold or disrespectful. It means you shift your focus away from her and put it back on you. You stop double texting. You don't rearrange your schedule just to see her. You stop trying to impress her and focus on impressing yourself. You dive into your purpose. You train, you build, you create gravity. Because here's what women are naturally drawn to. A man who's not trying to be chosen, but a man who's already chosen himself. Part 4. What happens next will shock you. Once you stop trying to keep her attention, she'll start chasing yours. You'll see it in her tone shift. Her texts come quicker, her eyes linger longer. She asks you what you're doing this weekend, instead of the other way around. It's not magic, it's biology. You became the prize. You created scarcity. And in the world of attraction, scarcity equals value. If you've ever felt like you're doing everything right and she still pulls away, this is your sign to stop chasing and start leading. Hit that subscribe button, because this channel is for men ready to play the game on their terms.